Kimura.se UFC 145 here in Atlanta. We just wrapped up the media workouts, and I'm joined alongside former heavyweight champion of the UFC, Cain Velasquez. How are you holding up, sir?
I'm doing good.
It's funny where you're. The reason why we got this, we had a press conference earlier about Metro GTS. Tell me a little bit about that and the new collaboration that we'll be having with you and Frankie Edgar.
Yeah, well, Metro PCS now is going to sponsor some of the UFC fighters. So far right now, is sponsored myself and Frankie Edgar, and obviously more fighters along the way. But we're doing really cool things with the fans. You know, people that do have a Metro PCS phone that do get one, will get special content. Already on their phone of like me or Frankie. Training, interviews, just things that are going on in our lives, in our training camp. They'll have it exclusively on their phone, which is really cool. And it just shows what how big the UFC is growing, where we're getting more mainstream sponsors, to be a part of it. And I'm happy to be a part of it.
And you and your fighting career, how's the body holding up? Do you have any lingering issues, anything of that nature that's going on right now? Obviously, you're set to fight Frank Mir in a couple of weeks. How are you holding up? How's it going?
Hold up good, my camp has been good. I feel good. I feel ready. I feel like my body's good, so I'm definitely ready for this fight.
There were some consequences after a press conference at UFC 146. Obviously, I'm talking about Alistair Oveerem, who tested for an elevated ratio of testosterone to epitestosterone. I think it was 14-1. The NSAC cutoff point is 6-1. What are your thoughts about that? What are your thoughts about TRT exemptions in our sports and random drug testing in general?
I think random drug testing is good. I've always been a part of a sport where, whether it's been wrestling or this, it's. We always randomly drug tested, and that's good, because I'm clean. I don't take anything, and I'm happy to do those kind of tests, and I want I want to fight against somebody who's clean. If somebody, isn't, I mean, that's definitely a big advantage for them. I want everybody to be on the same playing field. So I'm hoping everybody's clean, and with Overeem's situation, I think the commission or the UFC will find something to do. They'll definitely take care of the situation. So I'll just leave it in their hands.
He has a hearing April 24th, a couple of days after this event that's going down April 21st. How do you think that will go? Because obviously from his side and his manager's side, they're pretty positive towards it. You think he has a TRT exemption that he hasn't divulged to Keith Kaiser over at NSAC, and how come they're so overly confident that it will be all right and he's going to face Junior Dos Santos for the heavyweight belt?
I don't really know why they're so confident, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens in the hearing. That's probably one of the least of my worries right now. I'm getting ready for Frank Mir, and that's all I'm thinking about. But I mean, it's like I said before, definitely the commission and the UFC will definitely handle it in the best way. So I think it's all in good hands.
But you don't feel as if you're in limbo a little bit if they were that they yank Frank Mir from you and set him up to face Junior Dos Santos?
I've definitely thought of that possibility, and if it does happen, then I'll fight whoever they put in front of me. I'll definitely get ready for them. So, I mean, right now it's Frank. If it changes later, then it'll be somebody else, and I just have to get ready for him.
We know you're tremendously busy. Thank you so much for taking this time with us. I know you have a lot of media obligations to do. Thank you so much, sir. For Kimura.se, my name is Milad Solivan, standing here with a former heavyweight champion, looking to take back that crown one day. Thank you so much, Cain.
Thank you.